Hey, Mike.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am really good. I'm really good.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you loud and clear.
Good. Well, welcome to this edition of Eric's on Facebook Live.
Well, I'll tell you, you look so official with with the ears on. Look like you're ready for business.
Yeah, whatever I can do. So, how have you guys been doing?
Really good. Quite honestly, it's been weird, of course, with the entire COVID thing going on, but our business is thriving. We've adjusted, we've shifted, and we're growing in spite of everything. So we're actually very fortunate.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, you guys work hard. Your team works hard. You're doing all the right things in an uncertain environment, and I know that your realtor family appreciates the leadership that you and Long are continuing to provide every single day as they're struggling to kind of make heads or tails of this. So I'm excited to have you on here and I'm also playing producer here. So there we go. I just did my banner thing. So I'm excited because we got a big announcement.
We do.
That's coming up, and I want to first kind of lay the groundwork a little bit. Just say I appreciate everything that Realty Group does to help Spare Key and so many other groups. You guys were obviously a big supporter of ours long before this. The Groove Gala this year, we were thrilled to have you and Long there and the entire Realty Group family. And during these very challenging times, you guys are stepping up again. So why don't you share with people what it is that Realty Group is doing and have people hear this right from you?
Sure. So just a little bit of background. We have been involved quite a bit with Spare Key. And I can't speak for my partner, Long. Long and I are the owners of Realty Group here in Minnesota, now with over 500 real estate professionals, big market share here in the Twin Cities and outstate. So I can't really speak for him. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think he'd probably agree with me on this, that, the real estate industry, we're very passionate about the industry. We're passionate about, everything that the industry is, supposed to be about. So, when a program comes along like Spare Key that helps people that are, struggling, with their mortgage payments, I mean, that's closely related to what we do in our industry. We help people and we bring people from point A to point B. So, Spare Key is kind of a special thing for us. And, along with this COVID thing, we saw a lot of people getting affected, of course, with their employment and just a lot of fear and anxiety and, of course, their health. So we sat back and we thought, well, what can we do to help out? Realty Group will do thousands of transactions here in Minnesota this year. I thought, what can we do to help out? So what we came up with was a designated program. And if you're ready, Eric, you can tell everybody about it.
You go ahead. Tell everybody about it.
Good. So what it is, it's a designated program. And that program, I'm going to give you a phone number in a minute. I just got to go find it. I did not write it down. I should have been ready to do this and write it down. There it is. Okay. So if you were to text donate, DONATE, to the number 612-688-1777, that's 3 sevens. What it would do, it would lead you to a little web page called RGCares. And you can go directly to the web page too. I just think the phone number is pretty easy to access it. But rgcares.org is what the website is. And anybody that comes to Realty Group through that website, and there's some terms and conditions on the website, and ends up purchasing or selling a home with our designated, this is a key, it's got to be one of our designated RGCare agents, 10% of the commission earned in that transaction from Realty Group is going to go to Spare Key via donation. So we're hoping for, a lot of participation here. We're hoping for you guys to help spread the word, but we want to help support Spare Key during this difficult time, because obviously with the economy the way it is, and the uncertainty, we want to make sure that everybody's still stepping up and helping such a great cause.
Yeah, well, and I got to tell you, first of all, that's pretty amazing. That's awfully generous commitment that you and your agents are making to Spare Key. We've got the number here scrolling on the bottom, Mike, that people can donate, 612-688-1777. Type in the word donate and you'll get more information on it. And if I understand correctly, participating agents in this program will donate 10% of their commission by participating. And so this is a remarkable opportunity. If you're out there watching this right now, or if you know of somebody who is looking to list their home, is looking to isn't currently listed, is looking to list their home, isn't currently listed with another brokerage. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this has to be a brand new listing that hasn't been
Yep.
on the market.
Or buyer.
Or buyer. Yep. So if you're selling, if you're buying, go to this phone number that we're scrolling on the bottom here, and you can participate in this, and the agent will commit to 10% of their commission that'll go to Spare Key that we will then use to help families on our helpmebounce.org platform. And the beauty of this, Mike, if you're a homeowner, if you're selling or if you're looking to buy, what's going to be really cool is that you can work with that realtor and choose which family on our site that you want that commission to go to. So if you've got a particular, type of illness or injury that has impacted you or your family and your life, this is a great way to give back and to help direct that. So talk a little bit, Mike, about as we're looking at the market right now, if you're a buyer or if you're a seller, give people a little sense of what your perception is of that market right now and what people should be thinking about if you're looking to list or if you're looking to buy.
Sure. So another thing I'm going to add too, just so it doesn't get glazed over, if you are looking to buy and sell, if you're selling one home to buy another, and you're with our designated RGCare agent, on both of those transactions, the 10% is going to be gifted there. So
that's amazing.
Yep. So as far as the market goes, we've seen some interesting things here in Minnesota, and it all started about mid-April. What happened was, if you compare the week of, call it ending in April 15th or whatever number it would be, compared to the same week last year, we were starting to see a decline in about mid-April for new listings that were hitting the market, new pendings, meaning new, how many listings were going under contract, and then inventory was shrinking. Active homes on the market, active homes for sale on the market, and that decline started in about mid-April, and it's been going down ever since. So we've seen a pretty serious decline in market activity. However, the ratio of buyers to sellers, I think, is what's keeping home sale prices up and demand up. As less homes are becoming available and less buyers are out there looking, the ratio is staying in a level that is keeping home prices stable for right now. So I've talked to a lot of sellers and a lot of agents in the last month or two, and they're obviously nervous about the uncertainty, but people are figuring it out. They're going forward. If you need to move, they're moving. And they're, our industry, I'm very proud of our industry for being conscious of making sure as essential, because we are essential, open in Minnesota, that we're practicing, best practices in how we engage with the public. So we're using a lot of virtual technology to show houses. We're limiting foot traffic inside of houses. We're having better workflows than we did before to make sure that, we're as responsible as we can as essential workers in Minnesota. And that's happening. And I believe that's something I'm very proud of, because, the last thing I wanted to see was the industry get a black eye, because we're not following safety protocols. And I think our industry's done fantastic there.
Yeah, it's interesting. I remember you and I got together to have drinks several months ago, really kind of on the cusp of all of this kind of closing down. And we were having this conversation about the changing nature of the industry, particularly as it responded to COVID-19. And so a lot of the things that you've just kind of discussed, the virtual showing of homes and making sure that you're providing the highest degree of safety for both the consumer, but also for the realtor, clearly is an important part of this. And look, I mean, the economy needs to kind of get its engine roaring again. One of the leads in that kind of economic recovery clearly is going to need to be the housing market.
It is. And, we're starting to see the very first trends that we've kind of hit the bottom for right now. It could get worse, of course, but we've kind of hit the bottom here in Minnesota in the Twin Cities market for the decline, because now we're starting to see slight upticks in new listings, new pendings, things of that nature. It's just kind of started. Now we're still below where we were in comparison to last year, but from last week, it's starting to creep up a little bit. So that's something that I'm excited about as the economy starts to reopen. Housing is always one of the major drivers, and it did slow down some. We're not where we should be for the year, but it also didn't go where people were afraid it was going to go into some sort of 2008 like crash. That hasn't happened. So that's nice.
Yeah. Well, and in our economy, housing has always been one of the lead indicators, both of economic resurgence as well as economic downturn. And as long as that market, maybe in best case scenario, at least for the time being, maintains a status quo level with a slight uptick, that's probably about as good as we can hope for right now, as we kind of wait for so many other segments of the economy to kind of get its sea legs. So let's recap again this program, because I know that you got other things to do here, but we're going to be sharing this information out on all of our social media platforms and emails, and making sure that people are aware of this. So for those people who are just joining us again, this is Mike Benier from Realty Group. And Mike, why don't you share with people again what it is that you're launching effective today? You got it.
So in light of everything that's happened due to COVID and us trying to figure out how we can help out and give back to, the industry and just, our community, we came up with a program to partner with Spare Key. And that program we have dubbed RGCares. And in order to, really support Spare Key, what we're going to do is anybody that comes in from our RGCares phone number / website and works with one of our dedicated RGCare agents, that commission from those transactions, whether you buy a house, sell a house, or buy and sell a house, it's going to go, 10% of that commission is going to go via donation to Spare Key.
Which, if you are a home buyer, if you are a seller, and if you're looking for a way to not just buy or sell your house, but also to make a direct impact in the community, to make a direct impact on behalf of families who may be struggling with the medical crises, and you're looking for a way to have that transaction that you're going to get involved with kind of double its impact. This is a great way to do it by reaching out to the folks at Realty Group, particularly the Realty Group Cares, RGCares program, by texting to the number that's on the screen here.
Yep, text the word donate. What you want to do is text the word donate to that number. Or you can call the number and you'll get a call back. But if you text the word donate, it's going to lead you right to a sign up.
That's perfect. And so I'm going to put that number up here again here. So let me get that up there. So that's the wrong one. There we go.
And the other thing I like to say about it too, Eric, is even if it's not you buying or selling, if you direct others to it, it doesn't matter if it's you or somebody you know, when they come through RGCares, that's where the donation is going to come from.
That's a great point. So if you know somebody wants to do a listing, if you know of somebody who's looking to sell, looking to buy, even if it's not you, encourage them to go to this page, the website, or encourage them to text donate to the number that's up on the screen, and really kind of double their impact, both for themselves and their family, but for also other families who are facing a medical crisis. So, Mike, I want to thank you. I want to thank Long. I want to thank everybody at Realty Group, both obviously for what you do for Spare Key, but the other thing I'd be remiss in not acknowledging is the work that you guys do in your entire industry. I've seen a lot of your presence on social media and the work that you've been doing to share your expertise and your talent, but also to share with people your knowledge and give them the understanding that all crises pass, this one will too. And people just really need to be prepared for that upswing that will eventually come. It may not come all at once, but it will come, and life will get back to some level of normalcy that we're all used to, and that I know that we're all hungering for. So again, I want to thank you. I'm going to stay on here for a few minutes and talk about this a little bit more, but thank you for everything you do. And we're going to make sure that we push this out very aggressively.
Great. And hey, nice seeing you, Eric. I'm sure we'll talk soon.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mike. Talk to you.
Bye-bye.
That was Mike Veneer, who is he and his partner Long Donor with Realty Group. And he's sharing the news today that Realty Group has created a program called RGCares. And what it is that if you are a buyer or a seller of a home, and you engage with one of their realtors, agents, who is a member of RGCares, when that transaction closes and the commission is paid to that agent, 10% of that will come to Spare Key, so we can help families at helpmeadults.org. And so the easy way to get involved with this, really simple, is that you can text donate to this number, and it'll connect you with an RGCares agent who can share more information with you about your listing, whether you're buying or you're selling. Or you can go to the website that is here on the screen too. And what's also important, and Mike pointed this out, that even if you're not somebody looking to buy or sell a house, but you know somebody who might be, if you know somebody who's looking to sell a house, who is looking to buy a house, encourage them to go this route. And here's what I want to emphasize a lot here, is that this is a way to kind of double your impact. One, you get the impact of selling the home for your family or buying the home for your family. But the other impact that you get is that you, as the buyer or the seller, get to help another family who is facing a medical crisis by having 10% of the agent commission come to Spare Key, so we can help families on our helpmebounce.org platform. So it really is a win-win-win for everybody. It's a win for Spare Key and the families that we're trying to serve. It's a win for the homeowner who's trying to sell the house, or the home buyer who's trying to buy one. And it's really a win for the Realty Group agents who are part of this program, who believe passionately in the work that they do to help families get in that home, sell that home, but equally important, to help families who are facing a medical crisis get some additional support through the RGCares program. So once again, text donate to 612-688-1777 to learn more about the program, or go to realtygroupmn.com/RGCares and get all the details you need, including learning about what conditions apply here to help families bounce and not break. Now, behind me, I can't forget this, is that behind me we have two lawn signs that Spare Key is sharing. One is thank you public safety professionals, and the other is thank you healthcare professionals. So if you are looking for a way to say thank you to the men and women who've been on the front line of dealing with this COVID crisis, if you want to send a message of support and solidarity with them, consider going to our helpmebounce.org platform and making a donation of $20 directly to a family on helpmebounce.org. Spare Key receives none of the money that you donate to those families. And if you make that donation, I will personally deliver to you one of these two signs. All you have to do is make that donation. We'll follow up with you and arrange for delivery. If you're outside of the Twin Cities metro area and we have to ship it, we'll ship it to you at what cost is to ship those signs to you. So again, one of these cool signs here behind me, thank you public safety professionals, thank you healthcare professionals. If you want to double your impact of helping someone, help a family at helpmebounce.org with a $20 donation, and then get one of these signs to be able to show your support for the brave men and women who've been on the front lines fighting this battle against the war against COVID-19. We also continue to make face masks. that we have here. We've got these really cool designs now that our good friends at Title Smart have helped us with. In fact, I got a whole bag of face masks right here that have been built. And if you make a donation of $15 directly to a family on helpmebounce.org, we will send you give me a second here. We will send you, this is just not working out the way I want it to. Here we go. That's my lawn sign post. This is why. This is why. What happens when you give the old guy access to the, there we go. You get $20, you donate one of these signs behind me here. If you want to, we've got these face masks that we are making with this great design here, helpmebounce.org. We will send you 2 face masks if you make a donation of $15 to a family at helpmebounce.org. So a lot of information here over the last 20 minutes or so. First and foremost, let's start from the top. I had Mike Benier with Realty Group on earlier. And Mike Benier is partner with Realty Group. Long Doan is a member of Spare Key's board of directors. And the two of them and their entire company have been enormous supporters of Spare Key. And we are so grateful for everything they do to help families bounce and not break. But they are announcing and implementing a new program here called RGCares. And what it is that if you are a buyer or a seller of a home and you work one of their RGCares agents, when that home sells, that agent will donate 10% of his or her commission directly to Spare Key so we can help families on our helpmebounce.org platform. And if you're somebody who's not selling or not buying but knows somebody who is, please encourage them to look this up. And the easiest way to do that is to text donate to this number, 612-688-1777. There's no obligation. You're not donating by texting donate. What you're doing is texting donate to learn more information about RGCares and about how you, if you are looking to sell your house or to buy a house, that transaction that you get involved with can make an immediate impact on the life of a family facing a medical crisis at helpmebounce.org. Participating agents will donate 10% of their commission to Spare Key with the RGCares program. And again, the easiest way to get involved is to send a text to this number, 612-688-1777, or just call it. And they can help you out there, get the information that you need to have. So that's a great program to help families. And then behind me, we've got these great lawn signs. If you want to say thank you to a public safety professional or thank you to a healthcare professional, those people who have been at the front lines in the battle against COVID, go to helpmebounce.org, make a $20 donation to a family on that site, and I'll deliver you one of these signs. If you live in the Twin Cities metro area, if you're outside of that area, we're happy to ship it to you at cost. But this is a great way to help a family at helpmebounce.org. Spare Key receives none of that money. 100% of it goes to that family for the bill that you're helping them to pay. And you kind of get a twofer. One is you help a family, and two, you get to send a message of solidarity to healthcare professionals and to public safety professionals to say thank you. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for being in harm's way and doing what needs to be done to win this war against COVID. We also have another thing that we've been doing for the last several months, and that is we've been making face masks for families and others who need these. These are not face masks that public health professionals or others would wear, but they are ones that family members might wear if they're trying to meet with a family member someplace where they may be compromised. So for $15, a donation to a family at helpmebounce.org, we'll send you 2 free face masks. And so you can help a family at the same time help your own family. So on behalf of all of us at Spare Key, I want to say thank you to our good friends at Realty Group, Mike Benier and Long Doan, for putting together RGCares. and making a difference in helping families not bounce and not break. And that you can learn more about this by texting donate at 612-688-1777. Participating agents in this program will donate 10% of their commission to Spare Key through the RGCares program. And again, the way to get involved is either call or text 612-688-1777. RGCares, Realty Group Cares. It is a great program. We are thrilled to be a part of it, thrilled that RGCares is being put forward by Realty Group and that they're going to help more families bounce and not break. Everybody take care. We'll talk to you soon.